lovelies, and welcome. My name is Ink, and I'm a full-time freelance digital artist. I've been drawing for 16 years, starting off in traditional work and later transitioning to digital. Art has been my passion for as long as I can remember. However, it wasn't easy for me to have received the guidance I needed at the time of my journey to improve my skills. I had to self-teach myself, and even still, I'm learning and experiencing new ways. My goal here is to help guide you through the ways that I've learned and hopefully give you a boost of confidence in your personal work. I want you to feel comfortable and understand that every artist is different from others. For starters, I'll be showing you my personal basic techniques on how to get started on a digital sketch using Clip Studio Paint. If you like what you see so far and would like to view more tutorials in the future, consider giving a like and subscribe. That way you know when I post a new video. Now then, let's get started. Understand that if you're drawing digitally, each art program is different. Some artists prefer using Procreate, others prefer Clip Studio Paint, and others might use both or something different. I like to use both, but I do prefer CSP for more significant projects such as my commissions and my webtoon comic. Note that, and I will say this every so often so you won't forget, every artist has their own preference. Nobody is the same, and you don't have to follow others' ways if you're not comfortable with them. Trust me, nobody, myself included, is going to hound you down for not using the right programs or not drawing the same as I do. With that said, let's move forward. When I'm about to start drawing, I like to have my canvas size at its highest, but for now, we'll start with 1650 by 2400 with the resolution or DPI at 300. Because I started off as a traditional artist back in my teen years, I personally like the feel and the visuality of a sketch whenever I use a pencil. In CSP, I use what's titled as Real Pencil, which you can find and download free in the Clip Studio assets shown on the screen. Whenever I do rough sketches, I keep the stabilization at 0 and my opacity somewhere below 50%. Again, everyone has their own preference, so if you need to bump it up more or less, go for it. I used to sketch with just a black color. However, I find it helpful to use different colors for certain parts of the sketch now, like blue for the base, red for expressions and the hair, and black for clothes. Others like to use more than one color whenever they're drawing more than one character, so if you feel comfortable with that, go for it. When it comes to sketching a person or a character, some artists prefer to start from the bottom to the top, and others start from top to bottom. I like to start from the top of the head and down. We'll begin the sketch by making a circle. It doesn't have to be perfect, so don't worry about it. Your main focus really is to draw. It's okay to be messy with your work. Afterward, you'll then draw out 2 different lines over the circle. The vertical line represents the angle of the face, and the horizontal line represents the positions of the eyes and the bridge of the nose. I want to draw my character Magi facing slightly to the right while her head is slightly lowered, hence the position of the 2 lines. If you're wanting to have your character looking up, you'll have the horizontal line arching upward, or the vertical line positioned to the left to indicate that the character is looking in that direction, which is the left. On both horizontal sides of the circle, I use those points to create a basic jawline of the character. Because she's going to be facing slightly to the right side of her face will be curved for now, while the left will view just her jaw. Add in the ears, the right ear barely showing. I then move down to draw the neck and stop at the shoulders since we're only going to be working on a bust sketch for now. I'm an observer when it comes to drawing anatomy, and I find these 2 references useful when it comes to drawing the shape of the shoulders and collarbone. I either look at myself in the mirror and examine my own shoulders to see how they're curved, or, if you enjoy learning a thing or two from Disney concept art like myself, I also like to check those out from time to time. I'm going to be using a dark red color for the detailing of the face and hair. You can use a different color if you want, or use the same color as the base, it doesn't really matter. If you prefer to start anywhere else other than the eyebrows, by all means, but for me, I like to start with that and make my way down to the lips. A tutorial of how I draw my eyes, noses, and lips will be made later on, but for now, I'm here to show you my basic steps of getting a sketch started. Sometimes the positioning of the facial features can look really wonky to me, which is why I'm moving everything around right now. I prefer to keep this part in here to show you that even an experienced artist like myself can make mistakes too. Once we have the face, we'll begin the hair. I tried this new hair technique by sketching out the hairline, and I find it to be very helpful. Depending on what kind of hairstyle your character has, the hairline will be different. You can check out photo references of different hairstyles on Pinterest to give you some ideas. Maggie's hairline is a widow's peak, and I use the center to begin with her bangs. Concept art from Disney character hairstyles has helped me so much for the past few years of my career, so I definitely recommend checking them out when you can to give you a bit of an idea of how many different styles of hair you can practice on. I'll then use black to sketch out the rest of the details, like the shape of her face, her ears, and her neck. Add a little shading here and there. And there you have it. A fun thing I forgot to mention is that this technique of using different colors for your sketch is really new to me. I actually just started this today, and honestly it's very helpful and saves a ton of time from having to make different layers. But that's it for now. I do hope this helps you with your drawing, and if this is your first time drawing something, congrats. I hope you create many more. There are other tutorials I'll be making in the near future, but if y'all have any suggestions that you'd like for me to touch up on, let me know in the comment section below. As always, please be safe, have a good day, and know that you matter and know that you are always and forever loved. Chat with y'all later, and happy drawing. Bye!